In September of 2008, there was one Wall Street dealmaker seemingly everywhere and all the time. That was J. Christopher Flowers. He advised on the search for a buyer for Lehman, the bailout of AIG, the merger of Bank of America and Merrill Lynch. He was in the midst of all of it. Chris Flowers is the CEO of J.C. Flowers and Company. He joins us now in New York. And I think back, Chris, 10 years ago today, it would have been that Sunday. You would have been spending a lot of time looking at the assets of AIG, I think on behalf of your own firm at one point, and perhaps even Allianz, and then there was other conversations where you were working with Bank of America and Merrill. When did you realize it was as bad as it was?
I think many people, including me, I will say, did not fully appreciate just how bad it was going to be when Lehman went broke. And B of A buying Merrill was one element trying to shore up the system.
We've had a big debate about whether the government could or should have saved Lehman. What do you think?
Could have, yes. Should have, yes. Although that's easy to say in hindsight, I'm not sure it was easy to figure that out at the time.
Why yes?
I say look at what happened afterwards with AIG and with many other companies, and you can see that doesn't really hold up. What they did with AIG and support elsewhere, they could have done with Lehman. The Lehman decision, I agree with those who say it was a political decision. It was made, by Friday of that weekend, that's how it was going to be. It wasn't about their authority and what have you.
Because Dick Fold was difficult, or because
no,
it was a moral, trying to make sure that other people knew that things could fail?
I think it was political in the sense that the idea of propping up Lehman would have been enormously unpopular, and in that sense, a political decision. I don't really think it had to do with Dick Fold personally, and I don't think it had to do with the authority of the Fed. And in a strange way, even though I think it was a mistake, as Warren Buffett said, maybe something like this had to happen for the American people to accept that more extraordinary measures really were necessary.